Scorpio Horoscope. Jupiter's exaltation on October 2nd, 2025, a rare turning point. Hello, dear Scorpios. This forecast is dedicated to one of the most powerful and rare astrological shifts of the year, the exaltation of Jupiter on October 2nd, 2025. For months, you may have felt as though your financial ground was shaky, as if people were taking advantage of your effort or not giving you what you truly deserved. That uneasy cycle is about to change. When Jupiter, the planet of wisdom, growth, and wealth, shifts into a strong exalted position in your ninth house of fortune, higher learning, and expansion, the energy flips dramatically. Think of it like a long drought finally breaking with abundant rain. The landscape of your life begins to blossom again, bringing opportunities, clarity, and a sense of renewed hope. And as a Scorpio, whose life path is often filled with extremes, this is not just a little sunshine peeking through the clouds. It is a full-blown sunrise lighting up every corner of your world. In this session, we'll dive into 1. The role of Jupiter in Scorpio's chart. 2. How October 2nd becomes a cosmic turning point. 3. Three major life areas that transform: finances, projects and relationships, and wisdom and intellect. 4. Practical examples and stories to show how this can play out in real life. 5. Advice for navigating the months ahead and preparing for Jupiter's retrograde in December. 6. The bigger picture for 2026, when Jupiter's exaltation fully unfolds. So sit back, Scorpio, and let's explore how this exalted Jupiter is about to rewrite your destiny. Part 1. Jupiter's role in Scorpio's chart. For Scorpios, Jupiter rules over finance, wealth accumulation, and the support system that surrounds you. Since May 2025, Jupiter has been in a weak, unstable position, leaving many Scorpios feeling financially drained or unsettled. You may have worked harder than ever, yet rewards felt delayed or unfair. Some of you may have lent money to others and struggled to get it back. Others may have felt their confidence in long-term security slipping away. But that's not Jupiter's true nature. In its exalted form, Jupiter is like a generous teacher, mentor, or banker, guiding you, providing support, and helping you see the bigger picture. When it regains strength on October 2nd, its role is restored. Suddenly, the cosmic accountant balances your books, and the scales of fairness start to swing back in your favor. Part 2. The October 2nd shift. From weakness to exaltation, the turning point is clear. October 2nd, 2025. On this day, Jupiter moves into your ninth house, known in thaiastrology as the house of Sufa, which represents growth, wisdom, and blessings from karma. In Western terms, this is the house of higher knowledge, spirituality, long journeys, mentors, and fortune. When Jupiter stands exalted in this position, it acts like a magnifying glass on all things positive, abundance and wealth, good fortune in projects, opportunities for new beginnings, clarity of mind, and spiritual growth. This shift is temporary, lasting until December 23rd, 2025, but the window is powerful enough to change the course of your year. Imagine a river that was blocked suddenly being released. The flow of water, or in your case, the flow of opportunities, becomes unstoppable. Part 3. Three areas of life transformed. 1. Finances and resources. This is the most immediate blessing. Debt relief. If you've been stuck paying off loans, October and November could bring unexpected relief. Someone may repay you, or you could secure a favorable settlement. Business opportunities. Entrepreneurs may suddenly find investors or new customers. For example, a Scorpio running a small cafe might get featured in a local magazine, leading to a surge of customers and income. Asset growth, property, stocks, or even digital assets you've held onto may suddenly increase in value. Imagine buying land years ago, thinking it was just a quiet corner, and now developers want to build there, offering you a handsome profit. This doesn't mean you should gamble recklessly. Jupiter's gifts come with wisdom, not blind risk. But if you've been planting seeds patiently, this is when the harvest arrives. 2. Projects, relationships, and putta. Energy in Thai astrology. Jupiter also influences the house of Putta, which relates to children, subordinates, new projects, and unexpected luck. For Scorpios, this manifests as teamwork support. Employees or junior colleagues may step up, bringing fresh energy to your work. A manager Scorpio may suddenly find that their team is more motivated, reducing stress. Creative projects. If you've had an idea simmering in the background, writing a book, launching a YouTube channel, or starting a side hustle, Jupiter now fuels it with momentum. Romantic surprises. New relationships may bloom, particularly with people of a different age or background. For example, a Scorpio woman in her 30s might meet a younger partner through a shared hobby, sparking unexpected chemistry. Children and family joy. Parents may celebrate milestones, a child excelling in studies, winning a competition, or simply strengthening the bond within the family. In short, Jupiter's exaltation lights up your circle of joy, the people and projects that make life feel worthwhile. 3. Wisdom, learning, and spiritual clarity. Perhaps the deepest transformation comes in the realm of the mind and spirit. Education. Scorpios considering advanced studies, certifications, or training may finally find the right path or funding. A mid-career Scorpio might enroll in a leadership program that opens doors to international opportunities. Legal or bureaucratic processes. Delays in paperwork, visas, or contracts may finally move forward. Think of someone waiting months for university admission or government approval, only to receive good news in October. Clarity of thought. The fog that has clouded your decisions begins to lift. Instead of overthinking, you begin to trust your intuition and logic equally. Spiritual growth. Many Scorpios may feel drawn to meditation, astrology, or philosophies that bring peace. It's like finding a compass in the middle of a confusing journey. This intellectual and spiritual clarity will not only help you solve present problems, but also set the stage for smarter decisions in 2026. Part 4. Real-life stories and examples. Let's make this more tangible with scenarios. The struggling business owner. A Scorpio who's been losing clients suddenly finds a partnership with a foreign company in November. What looked like failure becomes a global expansion. The young graduate. A Scorpio student, unsure about their future, unexpectedly receives a scholarship to study abroad. Jupiter's exaltation opens doors they never imagined. The parent. A Scorpio mother worried about her teenage child sees them suddenly excel in art competitions, boosting confidence and family pride. The dreamer. A Scorpio who always wanted to write a novel starts during this period. By 2026, that book becomes a published success. These stories show how Jupiter's exaltation doesn't just sprinkle luck randomly. It nurtures seeds already planted, helping them grow into visible results. Part 5. Guidance and cautions. While this is a golden period, astrologers emphasize caution. Contracts and commitments. Avoid rushing into legal agreements without reading fine print. Jupiter brings opportunities, but Saturn and retrogrades can still test discipline. Spending wisely. Extra income can tempt you to overspend. Instead, invest in assets or education that will sustain you. Timing. Remember, this window is from October 2nd to December 23rd. After that, Jupiter retrogrades and momentum may slow. Use these months to take decisive steps. Practical advice. If offered a chance to study or travel, say yes. If a new project feels aligned with your values, pursue it. If money flows in, channel it into long-term growth instead of short-term pleasures. Part 6. The bigger picture. 2026 finally. Let's look ahead. Astrologers note that in 2026, Jupiter will fully settle into exaltation for an entire year. This means the seeds planted between October and December 2025 will bloom even more brightly. Think of these months as a rehearsal or a preview. You are being shown a glimpse of your future potential, but the real performance begins in 2026. The business started now could become a main source of income. The relationship formed now could blossom into marriage. The studies you begin now could launch a whole new career. Closing thoughts, Scorpio. Your life has always been about transformation. You are no stranger to extremes. Moments of deep struggle followed by periods of remarkable rebirth. Jupiter's exaltation on October 2nd is one of those rebirth moments. Where there was financial instability, now comes growth. Where there was uncertainty in projects, now comes momentum. Where there was confusion of mind, now comes clarity. The message is clear, be ready to act. The universe is opening doors, but you must walk through them with courage, wisdom, and faith. So mark the date, October 2nd, 2025. From that day forward, the tide of fortune begins to turn in your favor.